Happy Halloween! The Berenstain Bears and the Prize Pumpkin. First prize, second prize, third prize, or none, at Thanksgiving time, more than a contest is won. Pumpkins are just like everything else in nature, said Papa Bear, as he and the cubs finished weeding the pumpkin patch. No two of them are exactly alike. That's for sure, agreed Brother Bear. Look at that funny flat one and that lumpy one over there. Then there was the giant, which is what Papa had named one that just seemed to be getting bigger and bigger. Why is it that no two things are exactly alike? Asked Sister Bear. It's just the way nature is, answered Papa. Time to wash up for supper, called Mama Bear from the treehouse steps. What about Queenie McBear's twin brothers? Asked Sister. They certainly look a lot alike, said Papa. But I've noticed that Mrs. McBear can tell them apart quite easily. In you go, said Mama, shooing her family into the house. But Sister didn't go right in. She stood on the stoop for a moment and looked out over Bear Country. It was well into fall, so the days were getting shorter. Halloween had come and gone. Pretty soon the Bears would start thinking about Christmas. But right now Bear Country was aglow in the setting sun. Farmer Ben's well-kept farm looked especially fine, with its baled hay, corn shocks, and pumpkins casting long shadows. I guess nature's pretty amazing, Sister said as she looked out over the beautiful scene. It's the most amazing thing there is, said Mama. Come on now, in you go. Farmer Ben's farm sure looks beautiful in the setting sun, said Sister as the family sat down to supper. Humph, said Papa grumpily. Farmer Ben's not such a much. Not such a much, said Mama. Why, Ben is the finest farmer in Bear Country, and besides, he's one of your best friends. That may be so, said Papa, but earlier today he came by and said, Nice little pumpkin patch you've got there, Papa. What he said is true, said Mama, especially compared to his fields and fields of pumpkins. That may be so too, grumped Papa, but I didn't like the way he said it. He sort of chuckled. My patch may be small, but the giant is big. It may be the biggest and best pumpkin in all Bear Country. What do you think about that? I think you're being oversensitive, said Mama. Come, let's clear the table so the cubs can do their homework. Brother and Sister sighed as they spread their books out on the table. What's that all about? Asked Papa. Oh, I was just thinking, said Brother. With Halloween over and Christmas almost 2 months away, there's nothing to look forward to. That's right, added Sister. Nothing except lots of homework. Oh, is that so? Protested Mama Bear. It just so happens that there's something very important to look forward to, a very special holiday called Thanksgiving. That's when we give thanks for all the wonderful— Your Mama's absolutely right, interrupted Papa. He pointed to a notice in the evening paper. It said, Don't forget this year's Thanksgiving festival. Every blanks for the big pumpkin. Entry blanks for the big pumpkin contest available at City Hall. Thanksgiving's a very important holiday, especially this year because we're going to enter the giant in the pumpkin contest and beat the pants off Farmer Ben. But Papa, he's a professional, said Brother. He's won the contest 10 years in a row. All the more reason to teach him a lesson. Come on, let's go out and check up on the next heavyweight pumpkin champion of Bear Country, he said. Now it was Mama's turn to sigh. Thanksgiving was about giving thanks, not beating the pants off Farmer Ben. Isn't it a beauty? Papa said after they admired the giant. Across the road they could see a field of Ben's pumpkins. There were lots of fine ones, but none that measured up to the giant. There's homework to be done, called Mama Bear from the house. As they left, the cubs asked Papa, "Aren't you coming in?" "Nope," he said. "I'm going to stay out here a little while and watch the giant grow."